Welcome back from that break. Hope you enjoyed the highlights. And of course, the Europa League semi-finals and the Europa Conference League semi-finals is tonight, as Juventus will be hosting Sevilla, while Roma will host Bayern Leverkusen. In the Conference League, Fiorentina will host Basel, and West Ham United will be seeking for a place in the finals of the European competition as they host AZ Alkmaar. And of course, our phone lines are on the screen. Please call us and give us your predictions for tonight's game. Yes, I'm never alone in the studio. I have two amazing gentlemen with me. I have Kayode. Kayode, good afternoon and welcome to Sports Desk.
Afternoon, dearest. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you for being here. Are you excited to be here today?
Not really excited because of the games that went down during the week, but to be on Sport Gist, of course, we're excited to be here.
Yes, I am excited. I don't know about you. Emmanuel? Yeah. Good afternoon. How are you feeling today?
Good afternoon, Ma. I'm super excited to be on the show once again.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So let's go straight to today's discussion. Let's start with the ongoing under 17 African Cup of Nations. Yes, we must definitely talk about it, no matter how you guys, see it. So Nigeria will be taking on Burkina Faso today. One of the players from the Burkina Faso team has come out to say that today's game against Nigeria is more like a final for them. And I'm sure it's more like a final for the Golden Eaglets too. Exactly. Because now, if you win tonight, you get automatic qualification for the under 17 World Cup. Also, you're in the semi-finals and you're on course to win the African Cup of Nations trophy. Yes, so what do you think about that comment from that player?
That's a comment coming from players. We've seen players and coaches always play the mind game and drop words that seem like if it's not this one, it's nothing else. But you can't take them for it. Experience on the show and on football or in sports generally has shown that many people who say things like this are those ones that go on and take you out anytime, any day. So I won't take that. I won't agree that the Eaglets take that statement as something that they should put their minds in. They should just go on out there and do their thing. The Burkina Faso guys to being in the quarterfinals has not been the easy one. We saw how the Nigerian guys fought so hard to be where they are now, and also we believe the Burkina Faso players also did the same. So the game will be as heated as it ought to be, and just as I said, it looks like the final, and as you pointed out, it's a qualifier for the World Cup, and also it's a qualifier also for the semi-finals. And we all know anyone who is in the semi-finals always has the opportunity or the tendency of either being gold, silver, or bronze. So that's a win-win for anyone who is in there. So I hope for the Nigerian Eaglets to take it. I really want them to qualify for both the World Cup and also for the semi-final, go on to even win the under 17 World Cup.
All right.
AFCON Cup, yeah.
Okay. Now, Senegal trashed South Africa 5-0, while Morocco also trashed Algeria 3-0, and they are already in the semi-finals, and they've already booked a place in the World Cup. Now, Nigeria will be looking to, achieve that feat. Now, our last game was, we had to fight hard to overcome South Africa 2 times from behind, and yet we made it. And now Nigeria will be taking on Burkina Faso, and I'm sure the pressure is also on Nigeria.
True.
Yeah, on the Golden Eaglets, because they have it. They have everything to fight for. Everything is at stake at this stage of the competition, just like Burkina Faso has come out to say. Do you think Nigeria will have an easy game today?
Yeah, I believe it won't be an easy game, but we just have to win the game. So to get the automatic qualification.
Okay, so you're saying it's not going to be as easy as Senegal trashing South Africa 5-0.
Yeah, exactly. So we just have to fight hard to win the game.
Okay, I think the best part of winning tonight is the fact that we get automatic qualification. So here's the thing.
I'm not scared for them, considering the fact that the 2 people in the semi-finals are
hungry lions.
Exactly. We saw what they had to do to qualify to that semi-final. 5-0 and 3-0 win is not something I don't think. The Nigerian team, their first game was 2-0 win, if I can remember. So I think my fear should, qualifying is nice. Qualifying for the World Cup is nice, but just as we've said sometimes back, I think early in the week, we talked about it's been a while that the Nigerian under 17 took the AFCON Cup and brought it back to Nigeria. But we're also looking at the fact that even if you qualify now, we would not like it to just finish up as 3rd or maybe 4th. We want them to do better. So I think we should gear them up to prepare themselves, not just for this event or for today's game, they should also prepare themselves that we are winning today and we are going forward to do more winnings and not just for the qualifiers. Because if we now sell the idea of okay, just qualify for the World Cup, doing this is just to qualify for the World Cup, it might dampen the strength and also the urge to play better. Because semi-finals, just as we said, South Africa is there waiting for them. And is it South Africa or Senegal?
No, not Senegal. Burkina Faso.
I'm talking about the semi-finals.
Okay, Senegal.
If
Senegal
Burkina
or Morocco.
Faso.
Yeah.
So Morocco is there, Senegal is there. So we know what Morocco and Senegal are capable
definitely.
of. Definitely. So that's just it anyway.
I mean, like obviously qualifying for that on the 17 World Cup is a huge, step in like a huge thing for them, because it will take them to that world stage, and it will give them the platform they've all been waiting for.
But we've enjoyed the platform for too long. We've enjoyed the platform 5 times, and
I'm not talking based off on us as a nation. I'm talking about the players now.
Yes, true.
Their life, they've trained hard to play in a big stage. I'm sure if you ask any of those players, what club do you want to play in future, they'll be like Chelsea, Manchester United,
Madrid,
Arsenal. Now playing in that World Cup will give them that opportunity, as he gave the likes of Ihanacho, Osimhen and co. Yes, so I feel like it's a a step in the right direction.
Yes, it's a step in the right. I agree with you. It's a step in the right direction. But the Nigerian dream has a way of influencing talents. The Nigerian society we are in has a way of influencing talents. We see people who play the under-17 and moving on, you don't see them anywhere anymore. And this time around, we're having a very young team, a very promising team, and we will have to ask the questions of what next after now, not just the World Cup. Okay, after the World Cup, what happened? Will they be able to be drafted into the under-21 or move into the under-23 or even go as far as playing for the senior team? So it's more than, yes, it's a great opportunity for them to go to the world stage and enjoy themselves. Sure. But come on, what about the future? Just as you said, they want to play for Chelsea, want to play for
Madrid,
the great teams, the great Premier League teams,
yeah,
Serie A teams and the rest. But what is the way forward after now? Who is going to be taking these boys up? Who is going to make sure that they continue in the path they are already in and see them become better? So that's also one of the things we need to look into for them.
Well, we have a caller. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Gist.
Yeah, beautiful afternoon to you, lady and the gentlemen. Thank you very much. You are on to SND from Kano.
Okay, let's hear your take on the topic.
Thank you very much. Let me look at Burkina and Niger, my country.
All right.
Congratulations, Niger, in advance by the special grace of God.
Definitely.
But the issue is like how you made mention, consistency is what matters. Not that we just want to win because we want to qualify to the World Cup.
Okay.
And also there is need for very strong connectivity between the midfield and also our forwards, I mean the strikers.
Yeah.
So also, I want our team to build up on goal will come from anywhere. Between, let's say, from the defense, from the wingers, from the central defense, I mean, from the forward. We should build up on that, so that we should put more pressure on them to the extent that own goal will be availed. When there is this kind of pressure, you expect goal from even defender, from the winger, from the central, from the striker. Definitely there will be serious pressure on the opponent, and at the end of the day, it might lead to own goal or even some other offenses that may lead to maybe free kick, penalty, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Lastly, I want our defenders to be very much careful to avoid intimidation, especially at our 16 and 18 yards, because Nigeria has the experience, definitely, and all these kind of countries, they would like to intimidate you so that at the end of the day, it will be offensive. So we should look at that, definitely. And I pray for them. Inshallah, we're going to win this match, and we expect to see them in the near future, not even only in the Nations Cup or World Cup. Thank you very much,
Thank you so much for the call. Yes, he has said it all.
I love his optimism, and I also like the fact that he saw he already congratulated us in advance.
And I'm going to congratulate us too.
It's a spirit. We believe that we are going to qualify.
So you made mention of the fact that because we are Nigeria, I don't know if that's the fact that we are, everybody just seems to want to be like us or something.
No, in the African continent, you still remain the giants,
Exactly,
even
that's
though we
giants.
have a part where we are not really proud of as Nigerians because of some issues that we've always seen. But you can't take it away when it comes to football, when it comes to sporting activities.
Definitely, you can never.
And just as the caller also said, I think one of the Nigerian legends also. I'm trying to remember. They also gave the warning. I think 3 days back to the Eaglets to also be careful about their defense. That they should work more on their defensive line so that they don't commit and they don't
concede unnecessary
or slip off some players. Because just as he pointed out, it's possible that goals can come from anywhere. So as we are attacking, we should also learn to also hold our back and also back line. So we can also, even if we are conceding 1 goal, we should be even if we are scoring 3 goals, we should be able not to concede at least more than 1 goal. So it's a step in the right direction.
All right, you heard it all. A step in the right direction for the Golden Eaglets. I wish them all the best tonight as they take on Burkina Faso. Moving on, Ian Wright has come out to say that he believes the club that is good for Osimhen, or rather, he sees Osimhen moving to Chelsea. Now, Osimhen's barrel clause is 100 million pounds. And of course, we all know that Chelsea are the big money spenders and they've been buying so many players. And we don't have a striker that scores goals for us. I think that's the area where Chelsea is lacking. Do you think Osimhen...
Yeah, speaking as a Chelsea fan, I don't know. I'm trying to we.
Let's talk to Emmanuel. Now, Emmanuel...
Talk to me. I'm here too.
No. Get back to Candy.
All right.
Let's stick to Emmanuel. Okay, so Emmanuel, you've watched Chelsea struggle the past, couple of months.
Yeah.
Especially under Frank Lampard. And I think the biggest problem Chelsea has faced this season is the fact that we're not scoring goals. Now, do you honestly think that Chelsea will, go all out, pay 100 million pounds for Osimhen to fix that problem, which is scoring goals?
Yeah, I don't think buying Osimhen is going to solve the problem because number 9 has always been an issue for Chelsea.
And they will give him the number 99 jersey.
Number 9.
But I think the 9 is the problem.
Yeah, that number 9 is the problem at Chelsea. Okay. So I don't think because their midfield really needs to work more better because they're the one that'll be feeding I think the forward so that they can score those goals. But I don't think that number 9 is an issue at Chelsea at the moment because you already said they need a striker. But
definitely.
Even if they buy him to Chelsea, so he can still do it, but I don't think that should be a move for Chelsea at the moment.
All right, Osimhen has been phenomenal this season, scoring 28 goals in 35 appearances for the Neapolitans. Now, Ian Wright is one of many other people who has come out to say this or that. I mean, when you're doing so well, you definitely be on everybody's lips.
Yeah.
Do you think coming to Chelsea is the right move for Osimhen?
In as much as I don't like you and Chelsea, I have to confess that he will be phenomenal even in Chelsea because of...
Now, that's what I love to hear.
Just as you pointed out, you need a top 9. You need a goal scorer. Let me not even say 9. You need a goal scorer. And Osimhen might just be that guy. But now, coming back to advices from legends who have seen great players move to wrong clubs and suffer for it. Many of them have come to say, some even, I think this morning on the news I also heard that one I'm trying to remember, a person said that 150 million club, I think, is it? No, I should
one legend like that. I think I saw.
The 150 million plan is too much for Osimhen. But we can't take it away from the fact that when you are hot, you are hot. When you're on fire, you're on fire. When you're in the big picture, you can watch anything. And at any point in time, you must be smart, you must be wise, and you must be ready to take on. So if Chelsea is coming for him, just as I said, it's a nice and a welcome development. But I will not, just as the president of Napoli said, they are not letting.
They are not willing to sell him now.
They are not willing to send him. As of this morning, they are already working on renewing his contract.
So really? I believe for the right money, anybody can, move. For the right money, we've seen it over time with players, and even Enzo. Benfica held on to him, and that's
why I say if he comes to Chelsea, it's a nice one. But I don't, just as people are sports enthusiasts and also sport analysts have analyzed his move, moving from Italy. At this point, down to Premier League might not be the best thing for him because he's just enjoying a year. Let me say a season, or let's say a season and a half goal prowess. We are just seeing this guy coming up.
Exactly.
Moving
Are you saying he's a one-season wonder man?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what we've seen.
Yeah.
So what happens if he moves to Premier League and he doesn't do well?
Yeah.
What will we call him?
I mean, when Chelsea gambled on Didier Drogba in 2005 or 6, it worked. He's an African player, strong. He came from the French league.
How many other players
he comes to
have
Chelsea.
gambled on?
Okay, now, so I'm going to
corner?
say something now. I don't know if it's the curse of the number 9 jersey.
Yeah, number 9
We've seen the likes of Fernando Torres, Gonzalo Higuain, Radamel Falcao, Morata, Lukaku, and so on the list goes, and people who had adorned the number 9 jersey.
In Chelsea.
Yeah.
In Chelsea, it didn't work.
Always
Now, but look at
always
it.
pop out
Okay,
in Chelsea.
fine.
Yeah,
in
in
Chelsea,
Chelsea, yeah, in
it didn't
Chelsea,
work.
it didn't work.
But then again, we've had strikers who were like, maybe let's say, okay, Drogba wore the famous number 11 jersey, and he scored prolific goals for Chelsea. He even gave us the UEFA Champions League.
That's why.
Why do I feel like, okay, so my question is,
Okay.
why not take away the number 9?
Right.
Maybe there's a
And give
curse
him
with the
another
number 9,
jersey.
and maybe bring Osimhen in, give him number 11, and see him banging goals.
I'm not the coach of. I'm not
Well,
the coach.
okay.
I'm my management for
But do
Chelsea.
you think that
but-
works? That
No,
analogy?
I don't think, because he will still play as number 9, even though if he's not
No,
wearing
but let's
number
not call it
9
what it
jersey.
is. Like, just call it number 11.
Osimhen should stay put, as far as I'm concerned.
He
Let's
should just
just
stay in
calm
his
down
league, yes,
and
exactly.
maybe enjoy another season
Yes,
of
yeah, let's see
glory.
what-
Then maybe the 150 million worth
yeah.
pounds worth will now be normal, because
Yeah.
many sport enthusiasts and legendary players are already saying this Osimhen is just coming up. What's
Exactly.
up? 150 million, too much.
Too much.
But maybe another year, maybe in 33 games, he
Yeah.
can score maybe 40 something goals or 10
Yeah.
something.
Well,
Exactly.
truth is,
Then-
just to end this conversation, I don't mind if Chelsea wants to splash 100 million pounds.
We
on
mind.
Osimhen.
I mind.
We, the Chelsea faithfuls, we are in support of all of that.
I
Let's
mind
move
so
on.
much.
Let's talk about the Champions League and the Europa League before we go.
Okay.
Now, during the, I'm sure you're really excited about that one. Okay, so during the week, we had Real Madrid take on Manchester City, and it ended up in a 1-0 draw. Then the Milan derby, AC Milan, Inter Milan. I had high hopes for AC Milan though, but it wasn't good enough.
Yep.
The first half was in shambles for AC Milan, although they played home. Of course, they're going to be playing in the same stadium, in the San Siro, next week, Tuesday, as they seek to, salvage something and hopefully go on to the finals. Now, what were your thoughts on the Champions League this week?
Just as I said when you introduced me to the show, I was talking about my unhappiness on the outcome of the first game for the Champions League quarterfinal. Is it quarterfinal? Semi-final.
Semi-final.
Yeah. So Real Madrid, Man City. To be frank, I know many people might come for me on this, but I loved what Real Madrid played. I loved to watch Real Madrid play, and for no reason. For no justifiable reason, I don't just want Manchester City to qualify.
Exactly.
For the fact that, though I know they will take on that anger on all Premier League clubs, starting from this weekend, or next week, I don't know when they will be playing again. But I just wanted Madrid to take on that win, and the equalizer was.
No, speaking of taking on anger, sorry to cut you short.
Yeah.
Please, they might be playing Chelsea this weekend, so we don't need the anger.
No, they have to take
We
on
want
the
them to be
anger.
happy.
They need to take on the anger.
Anyways,
you know, Man City. You saw Real Madrid play on Man City as if they're playing a team that. Yes, they gave equal strength, equal tactics and all that, but we saw Real Madrid defense making some people.
Let me let you be Kayode. Let's talk to Emmanuel. No, Emmanuel. Let's talk. Because you seem to be really excited about Real Madrid. Although you're a Manchester United fan, but you seem to be one of the biggest fans of Real Madrid.
Yeah, exactly.
What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I'm going to concur with what he said.
Okay.
I'm backing him. So you understand. So Madrid, they really played well.
Okay.
Although the first 45 minutes, Man City, I think they had possession. If you watch the game very well.
They started the game properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Very well.
Then I think that goal that Vini scored.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think then when he came for the second half of the game, to same until that goal De Bruyne scored.
A wrong goal.
Yes.
No, thank you. That was the talking point. Okay, we'll talk about this tomorrow. But that ball, they said it went out of play.
It's not that said. It's obvious.
Video assistant referee.
That's why we discussed this on this show before.
Exactly.
We said the video assistant referee has been too inconsistent for the liking of football.
Okay.
We football enthusiasts, we've said it before. VAR to me came to spoil football.
Exactly.
And now we see it getting worse. This game was obviously out of the line.
That ball was out of play.
The coach Ancelotti made he protested to us, and he was given a card for it.
Yep.
So I don't know what stops this coach ref from going to check with the VAR and cancelling the move. Okay, they said it because the ball came back into play and was taken over by the Real Madrid player, which was Camavinga, and Camavinga lost the ball again, and that's cost the goal, and that means game must go on, and it's a decision that the ref can take on his own. Then why do we have the VAR?
Anyways, I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The VAR is handled by humans, and humans make mistake. Whichever way, what has happened has happened.
Man City,
and we have to all move
Man
on.
City to win that game. That's all I have to say.
I guess.
Even from the referee, yes.
Okay, what about Inter Milan, AC Milan?
Inter Milan, AC Milan was obvious. AC Milan was to lose. What did they play against Napoli? I've said it before this show started. AC Milan are no match for Inter Milan.
Exactly.
AC Milan are no match set for Napoli.
You seem to be agreeing with everything he's saying today.
It's because he knows what we are talking about. Napoli.
Don't you have a contradicting opinion?
Yesterday's game was supposed to be Napoli versus Inter Milan, not even AC Milan.
All right. Our time is fast spent, but let's give our predictions for tonight's game. I just need a scoreline: Nigeria and Burkina Faso.
Nigeria, Burkina Faso. I see them going to penalties.
All right, Juventus, Sevilla.
Juventus are winning 2-0.
Okay, Roma, Bayer Leverkusen.
Roma will win.
All right, Fiorentina, Basel.
Maybe draw.
Fiorentina will win that too.
Now West Ham, AZ, Akma.
West Ham will win.
All right.
Yes, now.
You heard it all. West Ham will
won
win.
Man U last week, I think.
Now that's how we conclude our show for today. Thank you so much, guys. Kayode, Emmanuel, to our amazing caller, our amazing viewers. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful day. I am Dearest Mba. Bye for now.